Hello and welcome to this short video which introduces the core concept of braiding. Braiding is a simple but innovative new method of communication. Whilst it has some parallels with other communication methods, it really is like nothing else on Earth because it was originally invented for use in space. That sounds strange, but is completely true. The first invention, space braiding, was designed to help astronauts on future deep space missions stay connected with their colleagues and family on Earth. We've already worked on projects testing that invention with the UK Space Agency, the European Space Agency and NASA. Braiding also has powerful benefits on Earth too. It's the world's first synchronous and inclusive communication tool. It creates an environment in which everybody has the time and the space to contribute, an environment in which everybody belongs. I'll come back to those benefits in a few moments, but first I want to explain what you can see on the screen. It's a screen recording of a braided meeting in action. In this particular meeting, the agenda had 5 topics, so the host has set up a meeting with 5 braids. Each braid is the discussion of one of those topics, and as you can see, the braids are arranged as chat windows on a virtual carousel. So in this view, you can see the shape of a carousel with 5 sides. As with a normal meeting, there are multiple participants in this meeting. In this case, there are 4 participants. All 4 of those participants, who of course can be anywhere in the world, have all joined the same braided meeting. That means they're all looking at the same carousel, but at any one moment in time, each participant's looking at a different one of the braids. This screen recording was captured by Tina, the host of the meeting. So we're seeing her view. If you were in this meeting, you'd have the same experience, but right now you'd be looking at a different braid. We call this the active braid. As you can see, Tina's active braid is PR. And right now, she's the only person who can add to that braid. Nobody can interrupt her. Nobody can distract her, and nobody can see what she is typing. You'll notice that there's no send button. Instead, the timer bar shows Tina how much time she has left in this braid. When the timer bar reaches the end, as it will soon, the carousel is going to rotate 1 step. Tina's content is going to be taken round to the person sat on her virtual left. So that person can then read what Tina wrote and then respond. Tina, meanwhile, is going to get a new topic of her own with contributions from her colleagues to which she can read and respond. I want to share a couple of things that we often get asked at this stage. The number of braids, the time per braid, and the overall meeting duration can all be changed as needed. Also, if Tina doesn't have much to add on a particular braid, she can use the arrows to rotate the carousel and remind herself of the content on other braids. She cannot see what anyone is writing on braids right now, and she cannot type in any braid other than her currently active braid, but she can read what is already there. Now, I said I'd come back to the benefits of this approach. They really are extraordinary, so please do visit our website to either register for a free trial or book a demo. But the key points are, braiding is highly inclusive. Traditional meetings are not. In fact, traditional meetings, whether physical or virtual, exclude the majority of attendees from the debate. Traditional meetings are a great environment for people who are extroverted, confident and neurotypical. They are almost always in a minority numerically, but because everyone else struggles to contribute in a traditional meeting, their ideas dominate. If they had all the good ideas, that would be fine, but of course they don't. So all those other people with good ideas, the ones who might struggle with eye contact or not feel able to grab the microphone or struggle to regain their train of thought once interrupted, they are all silenced and excluded. Nobody does this to them deliberately. The environment simply won't let them contribute. But braiding is an inclusive meeting environment. Everybody has the time and the space to contribute to each topic uninterrupted. Braiding is also an amazingly efficient use of time. In a traditional half-hour meeting with 4 participants, you end up with half an hour of output as each person contributes sequentially. If you ran the same meeting as a braided meeting, you'd get 2 hours of output as all the participants contribute continuously. And as an added benefit, a braided meeting will always finish on time. Finally, I want to cover 2 other questions that are often raised. First, many dyslexic individuals find braiding really helpful for a couple of subtle but powerful reasons, so please get in touch if you'd like to know more about this. Second, braiding is a web application and so is compatible with many accessibility tools such as grammar checkers and speech-to-text tools. So many thanks for watching. If you would like to know more, please visit our website braided.space to book a demo or register for a free trial.